Welcome to MonoCast, everybody. We got a good episode for you today. And I am your host, S Money, Sean Murray, aka Emma's boyfriend. Emma, say hello to the crowd.
Hi.
And let's get one of these in here. I just clicked the most random button I could on my Elgato Stream Deck.
Not sponsored.
Today, we're going to be talking about YouTube Burnout, because Another Good Morning inspired me to talk about that. And also, it's Mental Health Day, National Mental Health Day, and it's a perfect topic for a perfect time, because I have a lot to say about that stuff. And then after that, some Discord queries. That's the new that's the segment. I named it last week. And, as always, Emma's going to be reading some scary stories at the end of the show. No, another one.
Thank you, Sean.
I don't fucking know.
I want the spooky sound.
I don't got that on here.
What the fuck?
Wait, maybe I do. Maybe it's in sound effects. Yeah. Gotta turn this down, Ted. There's no echo. Echo. So, as we're gonna be starting every episode of the show from now on, we're just gonna go on with some channel updates, no matter how big or small they are. The first one, which might tie into the conversation later about YouTube, but probably not, is that I paid someone today to make us an actual logo. It hasn't happened yet, because he's good, so I'm assuming he's got a lot of work to do. And also, he's probably not from America, so it's a different time zone. But, yeah, I paid some guy on Fiverr $20 to make us a dope logo. I'm going to actually try and get the show onto iTunes and Google Play. Finally, I tried once. It was a shit show. It didn't work out. I'm going to try again with this new dope logo this guy gives me. So, yeah, that's that. And another thing, I paid someone to promote the last episode, and I thought this dude was gonna promote it like he has like a huge following. I don't know. There wasn't really many details, but it was only $10, and it had good ratings on Fiverr. And so I'm doing all this through his Fiverr. So I was like, I'll give it a shot. I need some promotion these days, so I did. I paid him $10, and the last episode got 2,000 something views like overnight. I was like, holy shit. But then I realized not really that great of a thing, because no comments. There's a lot of likes, but not a single comment, and no new subscribers. So it's like, and the watch time was like 43,000 minutes. So that means every view, roughly, I guess, watched the entire hour-long episode. So it was fake. It's not the first time I've paid for promotion. You can actually do that through YouTube and make like a video, an ad. Like you might have watched one at the beginning of this. It's like just like regular ad. I can do that myself if I wanted. I've done that a few times when I first started out, because I was like, I need views. I'm gonna pay for them. What a great way to do it, instead of actually earning it myself. And ironically, I get just as many views on videos, not live streams, as I did when I first started anyway, so it's like, whatever. So yeah, that's a little tidbit for you. Don't use Fiverr to promote a video. It's trash. Or maybe my video just wasn't, no, because I watched the entire thing. I was like, maybe my video just wasn't good enough to those people to make them comment or subscribe. They just like clicked on for a second, but no. Just don't do it. So yeah, there's that. There was something else regarding the channel that I was going to say, but I cannot really remember. Whatever. Screw that. That's pretty much it for updates. Me and Emma went to Vermont over the weekend for my sister's wedding, and we thought it was going to be terrible. Like, some parts were bad.
Yeah, but not worse than like a typical like day, to be honest. Like
Yeah.
at work or something, like an annoying customer or something.
I thought it was awesome. I never spent time with my family ever. Like twice a year, pretty much. Thanksgiving, Christmas, and maybe like a random birthday. But those aren't like obligations to hang out with the family. Those are just obligations to hang out with one specific person. So like, if I don't go to a family gathering for someone's birthday, I'll just see that one person another time. So it's not like I'm always seeing everyone on birthdays and stuff. So it was cool to hang out, even though like a lot of people were drunk the first night. It was fun.
I love Sean's family.
Yeah, they're good peeps.
Yeah, I really enjoy hanging out. I look forward to, like, I wish that we could do what we did more. I wish that we could all go somewhere together, because that was fun. I like doing that with them.
Especially if we could just have our own space at night.
Yeah. The first night, we'll talk about that. Yeah, we slept terrible. That was, like, one of the worst things, because we all slept at Kayla's house, which is the bride.
Yeah.
And we, like, all slept there. Like, everyone. Like, his other sister that has a husband and kids, and his brother had his girlfriend, Ashley, and, who else was there? Was that it? And Kayla, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who it was at the house. But before that we had dinner with, like, my entire family.
Yeah.
Like, my grandma's, my mom, my dad, and his girlfriend. And,
everyone I just said, and...
The groom's family.
Yeah. But yeah, so us sleeping at the house, we we missed out on picking the room to sleep in, because other people called dibs, so we ended up having to sleep on an air mattress in, like, someone's, like, computer room, basically. So there was no, like, actual doors on the thing, in the room. There was no, like, blinds to block out the sun. It was right in the middle of, like, the living room.
It was freezing as hell.
It was so cold.
Like, my sister, there's no heat on, but it was, like, really cold out those couple days.
Yeah.
And so we woke up freezing. Well, Emma did. I didn't get really cold till later on, but I don't really know why it's important. But, giving you the timeline of my shivers. But yeah, my mom she shows up, and she, like, peeks her head in my door after being really loud with my grandma at, like, 8 in the morning. She's like, Jenny, you didn't wake up! Your mama's here! I'm like, ugh. And me and Emma get up, assuming that everyone was waking up and getting ready, because it was my sister's fucking wedding day.
Yeah, we're all Sean and I are wide-ass awake. Wide awake.
Yeah.
Just up. I started doing my makeup.
Yeah, I thought my mom was going to be like the entire time. No, they just went up. Her, my grandma, and my sister went to get their hair done and shit. So we didn't even have to wake up.
Yeah,
There's no reason to wake up.
The bride and her mom and grandma, they all left to go get their hair done. She came in to pick up Kayla to go get their hair done, but she woke us up and everyone else in the house in the process just to wake up for fun, because she thought it was funny, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, hi, we can't fall back the fuck asleep.
Yeah, we have 5 hours to kill.
We had literally like over 5 hours till we had to go to the wedding. So we're like, oh, okay.
It's whatever. It didn't really ruin my day, surprisingly. Maybe because, like, I was just so excited.
And the next night we ended up sleeping in like a hotel room, which...
It was that night.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's right. That night.
day was just so long. It felt like 2 days.
Right. Yeah, but we ended up sleeping in a hotel room that wasn't even like a hotel. It was more of like a bed and breakfast. So it was like...
It was like someone's house.
It was like a homie.
It was cool.
Yeah, it was actually really nice. It was really nice. Besides, the shower, like, didn't work.
Yeah, the shower didn't work. That was dumb.
The water pressure was terrible. You turned it on, no water came out for, like, 5 minutes, and all of a sudden it started to trickle. It's like, and it wouldn't get... And then it would all of a sudden randomly shut off. The water would stop running.
Yeah.
Like,
and it was hot as sticks in there.
Yeah, it was hot as absolute hell.
So one night we were freezing, and the next we were hot, like, sweating our balls off. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah,
Sister got married. Made me sad.
Why did it make you sad?
Because she's gone.
She's not.
She's gone forever.
She's not.
It really sunk in that, you know, just my sister has been in Vermont the last, like, 2 years or something.
Yeah.
But it's, like, really sunk in that, like, we ain't kids no more.
Yeah.
I mean, she was, like, significantly older than I am, like, 8 years, 7 I think. So it's not like we were really kids at the same time, but I don't know. That's just weird. Time flies. Like I remember, even just a couple years ago, she was literally just like down the street, and I used to like see her whenever we want, but not
like,
no more.
Yeah, it was like not even 2. Yeah.
Weird stuff.
It wasn't even 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, even like 5 years ago or something, she was literally like across town, West Franklin, and that's just weird. It's just like nothing's really changed that much besides the fact that she got fucking married, which is huge.
Right.
So it really did change a lot, but it doesn't really feel like it. But at the same time, it does. It's weird.
Yeah.
We ain't kids. That's the biggest thing, really.
But her husband is really awesome.
He's dope. But I still feel like I barely know him.
Yeah.
I only met him a handful of times.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how often are you gonna hang out with him? Especially that he lives in Vermont and now she lives in Vermont. It's like what? How? It's not that easy to just go to Vermont. It's like, I mean, when they come, a couple times that I've hung around with him, it's always been a really awesome time. And also, I'm just gonna throw this out there: Sean is really shy. So.
Another thing I was gonna say is like the whole after the ceremony thing. We're just like sitting at the table for like 6 hours and like.
Not.
Well,
really,
basically.
but kind of.
Other than sitting at the table, we weren't very social, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, we hung out with his brother and girlfriend. Kind of.
Bit.
Yeah. I mean, but everyone else was like way older.
Yeah.
Like there was really no one else besides Sean's niece and nephew, but they're like way younger.
Yeah.
So they were off like running around.
I was thinking about this past few days, ever since that happened. Is like, I feel like I used to be much more talkative to people, like with my family and friends and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. For some reason, I'm just not anymore. Like, I feel like if I was drinking, and this is like a year ago, I would have been like, eee! To like everyone.
Uh-huh.
But I literally didn't talk to anyone. Also, the drinks I had like didn't affect me at all. It was as if I had like one drink, no matter how many I had. I only felt like I had one, so I was like the same. And I was pretty tired near the end, so I was like,
yeah, just
basically sleeping on the table.
Right.
But fun fact, my sister was the one that got me into video games and also music. So it's like I almost made a toast at the wedding. Like, to get me to actually do that would have been a lot. So, but me saying almost means like not even close, but I wanted to.
I know.
Say that she was the one that got me in the video games because she had her original Nintendo, her NES, and in our childhood house, her room was just outside of mine. So if you were to open the door of my room into the hallway and you literally look right to your left, there's her room. So I would just sleep in the hallway, like watching her play fucking Mario Bros. 3. And Mario Bros. 3 was the first game I ever played. And from that moment on, I'll never forget it. I was like 3. I remember the Twin Towers collapsing, but I remember this. And it's changed my life forever. And also, when I stole her Linkin Park Hybrid Theory CD when I was like 7, and that also changed my life forever. So it's like, even though we never really got close, she like had such a huge part unintentionally, completely, to what like I am now. Like, I wouldn't be doing this if she never owned an original Nintendo. Pretty crazy, huh? Butterfly effect kind of shit. And she probably might not have had an original Nintendo if it went for some other butterfly effect thing. So, crazy stuff. That's my sister's wedding, and yeah. You have any final things to say, Emma?
Not really, besides the fact that I really enjoy hanging out with your family. They're all really funny, and we always have a lot of fun.
Yeah. I love my Kristen. She's always funny.
Yeah.
And like
I love...
I like how loud she is, but like in a good way.
Yeah. I love Easy. He's so funny.
Yeah.
They're so funny. They're so funny. And like Dominic always is crazy. It's so funny. And Samantha reminds
doing her own thing.
Reminds of you. Yeah. Every single time I see her, she's always off doing her own thing and having fun with herself. And
the only difference is though, if I were to do that as a kid, people would, like comment on it.
Yeah.
So not just leaving the fuck alone. Like, what are you doing? Put a smile on your face. Yeah. My mom. Like, leave me alone. So, today's big topic. We kind of talked about that thing. It's a lot longer than I thought we would. It's fine. I'm just saying. The main topic of today: YouTube burnout. And if you don't know what that means, it means people who are YouTubers who are just so sick and tired of YouTube and doing it, and their mental health has come at a cost. And I listened to Rhett and Link's podcast, Ear Biscuits, about that, and they said some good stuff that really hit home with your boy S Money. And since today is National Mental Health Day, what a better time to talk about literally everything else that we have to talk about besides scary stories.
Wait, I think you said that wrong. What a better time? Wouldn't it be there's not a better time?
Right. Yeah, there's not a better time to
than right now.
Talk about all this stuff. Because your boy's been feeling strained, drained, and pained.
Grained.
As of late. And I just want to say thank you to everyone in the Discord the other day. If you were there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And that was a very, very low point for me. I'm trying to decide how personal to go with not just this conversation, but with YouTube in general. Because what Red and Link was talking about was like, if you give more of yourself to your audience and stuff, then it's going to be like harder for you to like take breaks or it's just stuff like that. So it's kind of I'm gonna debate on how personal this conversation is gonna get, but we talked about this at work. You know, we work at the same place. I'm not gonna tell you where, just in case you guys are creeps and come and try and visit us.
Oh, at our job.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you where.
We're both managers somewhere.
Someplace, and
a retail store.
Yeah, so we were talking about it. It was really slow. We're talking.
Yeah, it was really slow today at work for some reason.
Yeah.
So we had a nice long conversation.
We're talking about how I just don't have the resources to really match what I feel like our potential, not just with this show, but my channel in general. I don't have the skills necessary to what I feel like
what we can reach.
Yeah, to really show like how we really feel about all the stuff that we do, like how seriously I take everything that we do, every word that I say, and like for instance, video editing. I know the most basic Adobe Premiere video editing you could possibly know. And I don't even remember how I learned it. I think I just kind of searched, like, how do you do this? And that's how I learned. And I passed my teachings on to, my learnings on to Emma. Before she became full-time, we had a little more time to edit videos together. And she had a little more time to edit videos for me when I'm at work or when I just don't want to do it because I hate video editing. At least the way I do it, because I just don't know how to do it good.
Right.
And I despise it. I literally after this, I gotta edit this because clothes go up every Wednesday. But I hate editing more than anything. I hate editing videos. I hate editing thumbnails. I hate it. I hate it so fucking much. So we don't have the resources to do it well. Right. My thumbnails are always trash, except for like a really rare instance, and it's always because it's like so simple.
Right, it's something simple, and like
maybe that's the key though. Is just
I guess it needs to right. It needs to not be, and we're also very like perfectionists when it comes to things. Like I am pushed that on you so much, like when it's so unnecessary, like. So many times I'm like, no, it needs to be literally right here, like a quarter of a centimeter, like true. Moved to the left, and you're like, it doesn't matter, but it matters, and like we just get too much into it, and we like Sean we were saying earlier, that's like before that I was full time at work and doing fucking everything at work, literally doing everything at work. Coming home and being exhausted and literally sleeping until Sean gets out of work. And then we only hang out for a short amount of time or he streams, and then I fall back asleep and sleep and work all day. It's like before I was doing that, I was able to do like make thumbnails for him while he was at work or I'd edit a video when he was at work, or he would edit the video, and then when I would get out of work and he would go into work, I would finish editing the video. It was just there was more time to edit, but we both have the most minimum of knowledge of how to do it and do it correctly. So we would be struggling. It would take me 8 hours to edit a video that was like 4 minutes long, like literally, and trying to get it so it would be actually good. And we look back at it and it's all cringe and terrible, but like to what we think is good, it takes so long, but with the knowledge that we have, we can't do it. Some
people could do what we did and better.
Way better.
Way faster.
Yeah.
Because you got to take into account, so for us, right, not like an established YouTuber, for us who are mid-20s, mid/early, depending on how you look at it, who work jobs, and our jobs outside of YouTube is our only income. YouTube gives me shit for money. We have to work, we have to do the video, have the energy, like doing the podcast energy is hard. I'm like, I have a headache because I'm just really tired right now. Yeah. And doing this is not as hard as some other times, like last week. Because I'm good. I like this conversation. I have a lot to say. I'm into it. But sometimes where I'm just so fucking tired. Like the energy to do the video, put on not a show, but you gotta actually be entertaining. You gotta be entertaining of some sort. Like a Let's Plays that we used to do. We had to not be boring.
Right.
So it's like gotta be entertaining. And then you have to edit the video. Exporting the video takes forever. So you have to like plan that also. Exporting the video could take like a half hour to an hour. So it's like, it's not just you can just export the video, then just uploads, and then you can just do whatever. Because then you have to make the thumbnail, which takes a long time.
Takes forever.
It's annoying. We don't know what makes a good thumbnail. We don't know for certain games or videos what to do for the thumbnail. Like, what thumbnail would match this video perfectly where it's like synonymous and it's like, yes, that's
perfect.
It's like perfect. Like some games, like random Steam games, they're just random fucking Steam games. And I didn't really master recording PC games until somewhat recently, where I realized what bitrate actually means, because OBS doesn't tell you. Nothing tells you what bitrate is. And when you search it, it's like, it's just, stuff. Mm-hmm. So bitrate is basically just a quality and whatever. So, where was I going with that? But anyways, so the point I was making is that when you take into account all the things that we would have to do just for one video, our amateur skills and everything, it takes a long ass time. And that's how you get burnt out, is working so much on YouTube, and
especially us who don't know anything and don't have any of the resources. We don't have video editors. We don't have.
Yeah, that's what Lorette and Link were talking about. They're like, it's a lot cheaper than you think to get people to edit your stuff, and it's like it may be cheaper than I think, but is it rational or convenient? No, because I don't know anyone personally. Also, to have someone do it over the internet, I have to upload the big file to the internet, which would take a while, and then they would have to download it, and then they edit it, and then I guess it'd be easier, but it would kind of be more time consuming. If I wanted someone to edit this tonight, it wouldn't be done tonight. I wouldn't have gotten it tonight, because it's not like they can just upload it for me. They'd have to send it back to me. I would have to upload it, so I'd have to. It's just not that feasible. And also, I wish I just knew someone who was really good at editing. And I feel like that, amongst other things, it would really bring out my hopes and ideas for the channel. But so many things I want to do are limited to what I can do.
Right, and what we have access to.
Right.
Because we need channel art and stuff like that.
Yeah, my channel banner is the worst thing ever. My logo is trash too.
It's bad. It is.
My logo?
Well, yeah. Everything is not
professional looking.
Yes. The quality of your thing, your logo is shitty.
Mm-hmm. I need go on Fiverr again, pay someone to do it.
Yeah, and the banner is absolute trash. I can straight up admit that to the fullest extent. It's so bad. It's so bad, and it's not that. I guarantee at the time of him making it, I would look at it and be like, that's good, because it probably took a wicked long time, and we were sitting there sweating and fighting and trying to figure out exactly what to do, and we're like, yeah, it's perfect, whatever. But it's because we don't know how, we can't do anything. We struggle because we don't know anything. It's or we'll look it up, and it's when someone else would be able to just click all these shortcut keys and do this and do this, and it would just happen when we'd be dragging it and whatever.
Right.
It's just...
It's hard. It's hard being amateur. It's hard running a channel by yourself and also working, because YouTube is very, very hard. One of the hardest things, if you take it seriously, hardest things you can do. But this conversation is supposed to be about burnout, so what this all relates to is that if I want to stream way more than I do, and if I want to make more videos than I do, you have to put in so much time in your life. I want to do more reviews. I'm not good at editing. That's my biggest thing keeping me away from doing it, is I'm just not good at editing, so I can't do reviews. It's too time consuming. So therefore, there's something I really want to do, but I can't do. I could. I've done a couple, but do I like doing it? No. I hate it. Every second of it, I don't like. I'm not going to do that.
He doesn't like the editing part. He enjoys doing the reviews. He wants to do reviews.
Yeah, that's the issue. And I spend an hour at least making a thumbnail, and probably someone else could take 5 seconds.
Literally. Me, I'm we're trying to, he asks me for my opinion, and I try helping, and I'm a perfectionist, so I'm fucking annoying, and we fight because we're trying to figure out exactly how to do it. I'm no, you need to do it like this and this, and it's and so he's struggling trying to change it the way that I think would be best, so it will look the best, and he's struggling on his own trying to figure it out, and it's just struggling with us two who barely know anything, put our things together, and we still can't do it.
And there's that, and there's the fact that YouTube doesn't pay you unless you're big.
Right.
They don't pay you to do all the hard work. So it's and also, just because you put a ton of work into a video doesn't mean that it's going to get views. So it's do I really want to spend 7 hours of my fucking life doing this?
Yeah, that's
if it's going to get 20 views? No, I don't. That's another reason why I don't do a lot of videos, because I know no one's going to watch them right away. They have to build an audience for them.
Right.
But
you have to build an audience by doing that.
I'm not going to waste energy.
You have to be good to build an audience.
Yeah, I'm not going to waste so much time of my life doing this and making myself stress beyond belief, lose sleep like I've been doing editing these past few times.
Yeah.
I finally started going to bed at a kind of reasonable time, but every time I do these, it's like until 4:30.
Yeah.
And
that's like...
it's not good.
Yeah, and like what we were doing, like back before I was full time, I would have a couple days off, and it's like I spent over 8 hours like editing.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that was a work day. So it's like
right. It is work.
It is
YouTube
work. It is work, but
no matter what people say about it.
No, it's work. It's hard, and that stressed me out, and I literally was sick after finishing editing. I was sick. My stomach hurt, my head was pounding, I was exhausted. It's hard. It's harder than our other job. Yeah. I could say that. Like, by fucking far, it is way harder than our other job.
If I could take classes, even if they're online classes, of how to, like, video editing classes, then I would do it. But 1, money. 2, time. 3, stress. Mental health day. Not doing that.
Yeah.
Unless, if I could just quit our job. Almost said the job. But we could just quit it. Oh, I would love life.
If only I got a huge...
got paid for
Yeah, if only I got a huge raise so I could support you in the meantime while you do the stuff that you do.
I would love that so much.
Then, guys, let us know if I should move out of my apartment into Sean's apartment so I don't have to pay for my apartment, and then he could quit his job.
Is, this house could be a studio, like a proper studio, but I stream in the same room. I want you to be by my side while I stream. We need a couch. If there's a couch in this tiny ass living room, we can't make it a studio.
Right.
We can't do that. It's too small.
We need to get rid of this and just get another seat that's comfortable. We need to get a love seat. You
can't sleep in that. You can't lay down and relax.
Love seat. The size of the couch that's downstairs.
Let's get one of those lawn chairs that reclines.
Get a reclining. We'll get a reclining love seat or whatever. We could do that.
Technically, yeah.
We also, we just need to take the time
to... Get rid of that dumb mini fridge.
Yeah, we need to take the time to clean out this room so we can...
Stress. Mental health day, stress. And that is what YouTube is. It is stress. Lately, this is where we get into the meat of the conversation.
I was going to say, did you mean to say meat?
I didn't say the meat. The mean meat. I did say the mean meat. Your boy hates YouTube lately. I hate it every second.
Yeah. I'm
doing anything on YouTube. I literally would rather be doing almost anything else. This is empty. God damn it. It's not because YouTube itself is not fun or whatever. It's the fact that this channel has been trash. Everything about it. My consistency, my... the time of day that I stream, everything is just bad. I want you guys to guess, and Emma to guess, what my plus minus subscriber gain has been the last 28 days. I'm looking at it right now.
The last 28 days,
what do you think it is?
5 subscribers.
You got it. I don't know how you did that.
I said the most pathetic,
Recently, it was +1.
Wow.
And then it went to +9 when I got, I don't remember how I got the subscribers, because my growth has been the absolute worst fucking thing it could possibly be. I am trying so hard on YouTube to grow and make this channel something noteworthy that I could look back on, even if I retire in a few years or for whatever reason, I could look back on and say, this was fun as shit, and I actually did something with my life with this YouTube. It is not heading that way anytime soon. +5. Do you remember when I got 1,000 subscribers? 281 subscribers ago? Do you remember? What time of year that was?
Mm-hmm.
March. 7 months ago. And I've only gotten 281 subscribers since then.
Yeah.
In 7 months.
Yeah.
7 months. It is so... And with me...
I think it's the way that YouTube is, like, suggesting channels.
I think it's that. And also, I think it's part of my own fault because I don't stream often, ever.
You don't do videos, you haven't done reviews, you haven't done...
I haven't streamed often since before I moved.
Yeah.
Since I made the update video, and I took like 2 weeks off to like get ready mentally and physically for moving. And I've been streaming like so inconsistently, so like randomly, and so spaced between, like once a week at like on a Tuesday at like 10 o'clock at night. Oh, I wonder why no one's coming to my channel and subscribing. Pretty tough.
And also Sean is exhausted, so he's just sitting there like in pure misery, so that's also not enjoyable.
Right, and like talking about, they're saying a good way to not feel burnout is to have a schedule.
Yeah.
I've been trying. It's hard to keep to it when you're as depressed as I am and just like
stressed out, and also
so stressed.
A manager, one of the only managers at
Yeah.
our job, and as we are struggling at our job, I am in pure utter
and
misery
working more than
every
I'm
single
legally
day.
supposed to.
Yep, Sean is working full time when he's legally part time.
Yeah.
And we are so utterly stressed out, and Sean works more than I do with YouTube and our job, and I am working just at that one job, and I can't do it. I've never in my life been depressed the way that I've been depressed lately, to the point of I literally am sleeping on my time off. The only thing...
That's an issue. Let's just keep talking over it. I don't care.
The only thing I want to do is sleep. I just want to sleep. I'm exhausted at all times. All times I am exhausted, and just it makes me sad, and all I want to do is sleep.
Yeah.
All the time.
That's an issue.
I'm so stressed out.
Let's try and imagine what life was like a year ago.
Great.
YouTube was awesome.
Yep, I was the happiest I've ever been a year ago.
I might say the same. It's kind of hard to remember all the years of my life, but it was pretty fucking dope. Me and you were lit. The channel was lit. It was like all-time high 1 year ago. I'll say last like September or August, so a little over a year. That was when the channel was an all-time high. It was fun every single day. Streamed. It was so many friends were made, and so many like inside jokes, and it was just Discord first became a thing on the channel, and it was lit.
We were crazy
every
Discord.
second of the day.
Yeah, because you would be streaming,
dope.
And if you're not streaming, then we'd be lit and crazy on Discord like all day. We would stay on voice chat all night with each other, like days in a row. Literally days in a row, we'd be on voice chat, and like we'd play the music bot, and we'd just loop a bunch of songs over and over again, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. We'd stay up all night talking to each other because we couldn't wait for Sean to stream again so we could all hang out again. It's like that was when it was so much fun, and now it's like
I don't really know exactly what changed though.
I don't know.
Nothing fundamentally has changed.
I don't know.
Streaming is still the same. I streamed earlier. It was still random, but when I did stream, it was at 8 o'clock. And I think that's my issue most of the time, is I stream way too late. 10 o'clock is way too fucking late.
Yeah.
If I could just schedule myself at work the same days every single week.
Just try.
Oh my god, my
Just do
life
it.
would be solved.
Just try it. Just try.
It would be solved.
Make other people have to go around.
But at the same time,
I'll do closing shifts.
No.
It doesn't matter.
We need a morning person.
Yeah, I know.
That's why, because Chris can't... We don't need 2 managers opening all the time. It's dumb.
Right, I know.
But let's not talk about that on the show.
Yeah, you guys don't have to listen to this. Our everyday work, you don't have to listen to that because we struggle with this every single day. We need a morning person.
Yeah. Anyways, what were we talking about before that? Fuck. Let's just cut to the chase. A year ago, channel was lit. Nothing's really changed. Like I said, I think that's what we need to remember, is that things really haven't changed. You work 10 more hours a week.
Right.
That's it. That's the only thing that's really changed.
Right. Which is like about a shift a week more.
Yeah. Other than that, what? We moved in basically together. Shouldn't life just be easier in general? I mean, it's like it's not. Somehow it's like we're more stressed, not because we're living together, but like it just is. But why is the question I think we need to like figure out the answer to real fast.
I think we need like, what's it called? We need the schedules for like everyday life. We need work schedules to be correct. We need stream schedules to be correct. We need things.
Order.
We need order. Right. We need order in our apartment with the things we do, like laundry or with dishes or with. I mean, we keep up with all that stuff. I mean, laundry we suck at, but like it's just everything in our life. We need like some sort of schedule and like order and structure.
I think that's one of the biggest issues. I feel like also I might have started taking YouTube a lot more seriously. Mm-hmm. I just feel I'm getting old. Like a year ago, I didn't feel as old as I do today.
Yeah.
I feel old as shit. I don't know why, but I just do.
I agree.
And every day, one of the reasons why I'm so stressed is every single day I'm thinking how my life is almost over.
Yeah, I know why.
I feel like I'm basically 70 years old and like I should just give up doing everything because I'm too old. I'm like fucking 24 years old.
I know.
I have literally no right to say this.
Yeah, this is like this is your peak of young and but old enough to do a lot of things that you want to do without being the restriction of being a child. But I can say that I think I know why that you feel like that is because they're surrounded by a bunch of teenagers at our job.
True.
We manage a bunch of teenagers.
Yeah, like I was saying, Chris used to be 8th oldest person if he worked there like 2 years ago. He would be like 8th oldest. Now he's 2nd oldest, and I'm 3rd oldest.
Yeah.
I would have been 9th oldest. You would have been 10th.
Yeah. We're the oldest, besides our boss. We're the oldest ones there.
Yeah, what the fuck?
We're so old compared to everyone. That's why we feel so old.
That is why. Because Aiden's like, sickness.
Yeah.
What does that even mean, dude? And fucking the other people are like doing coke and drinking and weed and shit. So it's like, yes. No. So it's like, even if I did used to do that, I feel like
you used to do coke?
No, so if I did used to do that stuff, I'd be over it by now. I'm 24. I would be out of college. I didn't go to college, but I would be out of college and be like, I'm past that shit. I'm not an idiot.
Right.
So it's like, even that makes you feel old.
Yeah. We're just surrounded by a bunch of kids.
Yeah, it's annoying. Fucking memes and shit. And
you love memes.
I do love memes, but not like
the confusing like hipster fucking what is this?
Yeah, like the ones that are like super edited and like red and like toast. It's like a picture of a guy's face going toast. I don't even fucking know. But yeah, anyways. Getting back to the actual what? I have 1,000 buttons on this. What do you want me to press?
The only one that matters. No. We're gonna talk about. I mean, the transition music, so we can transition.
We ain't done yet.
Oh, okay.
Not even close. So back to the actual conversation of choice here. The biggest reason why I have a +5 is because of me. There's no other reason. Like I can't put the blame on anything else but me. Obviously. I choose to stream once a week, maybe twice a week if I'm feeling good. But part of my issue is I'm so depressed inside. I may not show it all the time, but I get very discouraged very easily. That's one thing about being your own boss is not a good thing, because no one's there to be like, do it. But I'm just like, I don't feel like it. So like,
and I'm also ragingly depressed with my job, and so that just when Sean's like, I'm tired, I'm like, me too. Let's just like lay here and
like,
be in
I don't want to
depressed.
stream at
Right.
fucking 10:30 after I ate, after working 8 hours.
Right.
But
so like I'm not a good influence with that either.
When I see that +5, it discourages me. It makes me go, what's even the point? What's the point of doing anything if I'm only going to get 5 subscribers? It doesn't motivate me to get more. It demotivates me because I feel like it doesn't matter anyways. Like, 28 days ago, I had 1,276 subscribers. 28 days. Since I've moved in, I haven't gotten 100. I'm still away and 19 away from 100 after we moved in 3 months ago.
Pretty bad.
3 months ago, got 81. And I also think another reason why I don't get subscribers is because of Fortnite. Everyone's too busy. Everyone's too busy streaming it. There's 8 million people streaming it at once at any given time. YouTube and Twitch. I'm only focused on YouTube here. I don't care about Twitch. But there's tons of people streaming it, and also at least half of my friends list at any time on the Switch is playing Fortnite. So everyone's not only too busy streaming it, everyone's too busy playing it to play literally anything else. So if I want to get views on Overwatch, too bad, everyone's playing Fortnite. If I want to get views on Splatoon, it happens, like the old homies come back, but do I get new subscribers? No. So it's like, why stream anything but Fortnite? Well, if you do stream Fortnite, no one's gonna fucking go to your stream, because it's so oversaturated that your stream will be pushed all the way to page number 9. That who clicks on page 9? They click on page 1, and they click on the most appealing thumbnail on page 1. And if you search further than that, it's like, why are you being so specific about your Fortnite streams? But I really do think that Fortnite does play a factor, because I don't stream Fortnite. When I do, it's just for fun. I don't play it to grow. I used to play Smash. I play Splatoon. I play Mario Kart if I want to grow my channel, but none of those games do that for me anymore. So that demotivates me too. It doesn't motivate me to do it more often, to maybe be consistent with my goddamn life with literally one thing. If I can just get one consistent thing in my life, I'll come.
I just need to say something really quick.
Say it.
This conversation's stressing me out, and I have hives. I'm breaking out in hives all up my arm.
Maybe.
Feel it.
Yeah, I feel that shit.
And up here. I'm like sitting here itching the shit out of my arm. Like, it's so itchy.
I'm wondering, I have noticed that you've been itching.
I'm breaking out in hives.
Life sucks. Out. Life sucks. Mental Health Day is Mental Health Day. And things that have kind of been making me feel better and make me feel like there's an actual reason to live is thinking of things that make you feel good, right? Or thinking of things to do that make you feel good. I'm a very passionate person. When I like something, I fucking love the shit out of it. And there's so many things that I like and love to do, such as play video games, play guitar, write music, watch movies. Like, I love all that shit. I don't just like it. I love it. I love all of it. And I love watching TV, and I love reading comic books, and I love hanging out with you. I love hanging out with friends. We don't have any friends to hang out with. Chris Davis sits in his room all day. Literally doing nothing. Oh, he does something, but...
I also think that we really do that on our own. I don't think that we, like, because I know I have friends, but I choose to not.
So I hate talking to people.
Yeah, me too. And it's like, which luckily, I actually have a decent amount of friends, but luckily.
You have a lot of friends.
Yeah, luckily, but I also think that's, I don't think you're struggling to find any friends. I think you really latch on to one person, and that's like me, or like your best friend Josh, or like Chris now, because he's easily accessible and whatnot. That's not bad. I didn't mean just because he's easily accessible. I just mean that he's very, like, he's right there. We live together. But, like, with my friends, they luckily are, like, we're at that age where, here we go, talking about being old again, but it's, like, we're all working, and it's not, we can't just, like, have, like, a bunch of sleepovers and, like, or, like, get trashed and sleep all the next day or whatever. It's, like, we all have to go to work. It's, like, my friends know, it's, like, hey, what do you work next week? I have Tuesday off. Like, okay, well, I work on Tuesday, but I can see if I can get out early. Oh, I can't. So it's like, my friends are just really good with knowing not to pressure me into hanging out. It's like, I'll hang out, like, oh, you have Wednesday off? Yeah, I do. So we go and meet and get food or something, or we go shopping or whatever. It's like, but that doesn't, especially lately, all of my friends and I have been being scheduled like crazy because this time of year is like the most, like, I'm in retail and this time of year is crazy. It's everyone's starting to get ready for Black Friday and holiday shopping, and like some of my friends are estheticians, and this time of year everyone's getting like ready for holidays. So they're all like, I need facials and I need this, and it's like, and like the holidays itself is crazy because everyone's getting gift cards, everyone's giving money, so it's like everyone's spending more money. So at our job, there's a million people shopping because they all got gift cards for Christmas, and they're all getting they got gift cards to get their nails done. So my friends are doing their nails and blah blah blah. So it's like this time of year is really bad, and my friends are really good with not being like, you need to come hang out with me now, whatever. It's like we try and figure out our schedules. So I don't think that we don't have any friends. I think we just are really limited with what we want to do with our time. It's like we want to hang out with each other and like relax.
I've been thinking about, I don't know, it's kind of like person who I used to be. Me and my friends, like high school, we'd hang out all the fucking time. We'd play video games, play Smash all the time. So much fun all the time, and it was dope. Those, like, so many good memories back then. I used to be so much more loud and, like, enthusiastic and, like, hyper and shit back then. Now, like, I don't hang out with any of the people I used to hang out with. And when we hang out, it's more relaxed because we need to do that.
Yeah.
But you can't get rowdy, really. And we could some days,
sometimes,
but we never have days off together, so we're just hanging out for like 2 hours every night before we have to go to bed. And I feel like you need to do this, and also people listening. People don't really say this ever, but just do things that make you feel like good and make you feel like there's a reason why you exist. Like, I love when we were in Vermont. For the first time in a long time, I felt like peace in my like soul, like my embodiment. I was just like, this is good shit. Like, Vermont is beautiful. The nature around there is just like landscapes of
breathtaking
trees and valleys and like random fucking cows just sitting in a valley, just sitting there. Like, that's cool. I don't know if they don't belong to anyone, but they're seemingly just in a random patch of grass. Like, this place is dope, and like being with my family and everything, and just it was like relaxing, and like it made me feel really good.
It was much needed.
I love going outside. I love being outside, even though I'm never outside. I love like nature and going places. I just hate getting exhausted doing those things. That's why I barely do it. Like, we don't go on walking trails because I don't want to be tired at the end of it, because that would just kind of ruin it for me. But I would love to do it. That like makes me feel relaxed and like peaceful inside, and also I love watching TV. Like Boy Meets World, I fucking love it. I'm not a huge TV person, but Boy Meets World, better than, like, most video games, most movies, most things in my life in general. I have, like, so much love for that show in my heart. So it's like, oh, and Daredevil, and just so many shows I love watching, but, like, time consuming. Sorry, gotta stream. Can't do any things I actually like. I'm just kidding.
No, it's just because it's not been going the way that you've wanted lately. So it's like streaming is like making you upset instead of having fun.
Yeah.
Like I remember like a
deteriorates
year ago.
my brain. It deteriorates it.
A year ago, we were like rushing to go stream so we could have fun with everyone. We're like being like, hold on, everyone, we're gonna get off Discord right now so we can all go to the stream. Or like whatever. It's like we were all so excited.
I think we need to find the fun in it again.
I think so too.
Me and you.
I agree.
I
agree.
Another big thing, I hate all the games I stream now. I've streamed all of them a million times. They're all old.
I'll play them with you. I'll play things with you. We just need to find something that we like and have a consistent schedule. Like Sean is a scheduling manager at work, and you have control over it. So I think that you need to be more consistent on what you give yourself and whatnot, because I roughly have the same days off every week. Besides lately, just because we're struggling with people and whatnot, but
yeah, I just need a schedule.
You just need to schedule it.
I need a schedule.
You just need to schedule it the way that you need it off. Everyone else has. Marie wants to work mornings and have these specific days off. I have basically those same. I have Tuesday and Friday off, basically, roughly, unless like something's going on and I don't get a day off or only have one day off or whatever. But roughly, I get those same 2 days off. You can do it for yourself.
I could have 3 days off.
Yeah, if you schedule it that way, right? So.
It's just like if I could have the same days off, I could plan YouTube. I could plan my life. I'd be like, oh, I can't wait for Tuesday because I can relax all day, play video games. Yeah.
I get Tuesdays off too
right?
sometimes.
Play video games, stream at a reasonable time, have fun. You know what else I would really love to do?
My hives are going to my other arm now.
You know what else I'd really love to do?
What?
Have a day where I watch a movie with my grandma every week.
That would be really nice.
I would really love to do that. Seeing you cry like makes you want to cry. Why are you crying, sweetie? Sorry about that emotional break we just took. I don't know at this point before editing if how much we'll keep in or whatever, but this took a little unexpected turn, this whole episode. I knew I was going to talk about sad stuff.
Didn't
expect to have an emotional breakdown. I'm holding back everything.
I know.
So you know.
I know you are. And I know that we had a whole list of things to talk about, and it's...
I'm not going to read those stories.
No.
I'm going to cut that whole part in the intro out and everything.
Yep, and that was... I was going to say we had a whole bunch of things to talk about, but when it comes to this conversation, we've literally been talking about this the entire time, and it's been an hour.
I think it's important.
So far, it's like over an hour, and it's like... It is so important, and I feel like it needed to be said, and because, like, Sean will say snippets here and there on the streams when he's, like, upset or depressed, and it's like, yeah, well, this is happening and this, but it's like, I think we just need to fully say it, and from this, hold ourselves accountable for making the changes that need to be made. There needs to be structure, and there just needs to be changes, and this is the starting point of the changes. To build this channel to where Sean is having fun again, which in turn will bring more people in.
And make my life so much more enjoyable. I was going to say...
And us being so upset, especially Sean, is just shows how serious Sean is about this. This is something that he is so serious about and wants so bad.
If I had life my way, if I could just choose what to do when I want to do it, one, YouTube would be my job. Like, that's all I want to do with my life. It used to be, I wanted to be a baseball player. That's more of like a childhood kind of dream. But then I wanted to be a musician, which was a kind of a childhood dream, but I actually knew how to play instruments, and I was unbelievably passionate about music. Still am. But I'm not, like, living and breathing it like I used to. And then it moved to wanting to produce music, because I took online classes. That was my actual dream. But I'd have to move to do that, and I wasn't ready to do that. And now, along the way, I found YouTube. So if I could choose YouTube, like my YouTube life, there's a channel called Normal Boots, which is my favorite channel, probably might be ever, and they're like new, like the actual new Normal Boots thing is new, but Normal Boots has been around for a long time, because it's Peanut Butter Gamer and a few other YouTubers like the Completionist and people from Did You Know Gaming and stuff, and JonTron used to be a part of that, and Pro Jared, and all these YouTubers, they all form the Avengers of whatever, like gaming YouTubers, and they all just have like this tournament style discussion show about whatever the fuck they want it to be. So the first time they did it, it was about N64 games, and they all just like talk about video games, and it's just them as friends, like hanging out, talking about video games. I'm like, that is what I want to do. I've always wanted to do exactly this, and that channel, like seeing them all these friends and stuff, hanging out, talking about video games, but taking it seriously and taking it into a YouTube video tournament thing. It's just like, that is what I want and like need. But I don't have friends that not only exist in real life that know video games to that level like I do and they do, but well, I guess that's really the only thing keeping me from doing
I think
that.
it's just
And
where
the
we
video
are.
editing skills.
We're not in California where we can.
Everyone's trying to do
Everyone's
like
there.
famous stuff.
Right.
It's like New Hampshire.
Right, and we're not in New York, and we're not in like somewhere like that.
Anywhere good.
Right, we're
Anywhere
like so
appropriate.
far away from anything. Or Florida, like Florida had a lot of people that were like on the internet. It's like it's just where we are is not ideal, and also we don't have the money and resources and everything to go be in one of those places. It's like I mean, I don't know.
And it's just like, if I had like all my YouTube friends, me and what about Nintendo were talking about this kind of on one of my streams like a week ago. If like all of my YouTube friends like live close to each other, that'd be fucking so cool. We could all make videos together. We could make videos on our own channel, like our own channels, and we could like be real life YouTube buds, like a ton of other YouTube people are, like normal boots. So that's just not gonna happen, ever. It won't. I'm not gonna move. I would be too nervous to move. Too much work. If I got big, and there's a huge opportunity to like change my fucking life forever, then I would move. Mm-hmm. Like, that would suck. I'll not see my family like ever. But I don't really do that now, anyways.
We could just make time. You just make time to come and see them.
Yeah. But. So, YouTube is not a normal job. You don't apply. You don't get a base wage. It is all on you to do everything. It's all on you to be consistent. It's all on you to make good stuff. It's all on YouTube. Follow the appropriate trends that are in your niche, and nothing can bring you success besides yourself. Nothing's gonna help you. Like, YouTube is your platform. It's not your boss. Like, there's no one telling you how to do things unless you're, like, working together and you're, like, the grunt. But for most, like, 90% of YouTubers, it's just you and maybe your video editor. But if you're behind the camera, you are the person in charge. So you have to be consistent, like I have to be consistent. I have to, like, actually enjoy the games I'm playing and such. And you do too. And you can't stress out about it too much, or else you'll become a wreck like I have. And also H3 Productions has, like, he's posted his update video recently saying he's depressed and he doesn't. That's why they don't make videos on that channel anymore. It's because he's just too depressed because of YouTube, and he became obsessed with success and stuff, and it really burnt him out. YouTube burnout, mental health day. So just take breaks, even if you have to
talk to someone.
Yeah, talk to someone. Like, mental health is the most important thing possible. Like, more important than physical health, in my opinion. Because, it just is. I think it is.
So, yeah. Obviously, it depends on the situation, but everyday life, mental health is really important. You can't do anything. You can't do anything unless you have proper mental health.
I'm trying
support.
Trying to do a schedule on YouTube. I'm trying. It's not working out so far. Not only in my own consistency, but also in numbers. Like, nothing's really shown from having a schedule because I'm not consistent with it.
Right. Yeah. That's what it is.
That's the issue, and it's all on me. That's all it is. And I could have someone help me make a thumbnail from time to time, but I'm not gonna be paying them. Like, if I could have someone to edit for me and make thumbnails,
it'd be much easier.
And it was free,
or much not expensive.
Well, what I was gonna say is, like, if they were willing to be my partner and not just some guy I go to when I, like, need them to edit, but, like, someone who actually works with me, that wants to become a member of Monolith 64 and be, like, a team. If I have someone so that we could, like, split the profits somehow whenever we make any sort of money on YouTube. That'd be my dream. Dream come true. And if I could just do that, that'd be like, I don't even have words for it. So, if you're a YouTuber listening to this, just make sure to keep your mental health in check. You obviously take it seriously if you want to make a career or a life out of this, or get opportunities in a job or whatever through YouTube. Just be consistent. Don't take it too seriously, like, all the time.
It needs to be enjoyable.
Yeah, you need to have fun. Don't be worrying about numbers all the time. Because I do that. Most people do it. And it's okay. But you just gotta remember, maybe it was a slow day. Maybe...
Sorry, someone's, like, their motorcycle stalling literally outside of our house.
Maybe people just weren't interested in that video.
They're literally stalling repeatedly. They have to keep restarting it.
You just gotta constantly be asking yourself, what can I do better? Even if you...
And actually put in the work.
Yeah. You gotta, like, really look at your stuff and be like, would I watch this? And if not, then you gotta fix it. Would I watch our Let's Plays based on the thumbnails? You better bet your fucking ass I would not watch that video. The thumbnail... the ones I make, at least. I don't really remember which one specifically you made, but I remember the ones I made.
They're terrible. they're all terrible. There's
They're
like
all
been,
so amateur and like.
There's been like one or two that have been okay. Like your Splatoon one, I thought was pretty good.
Yeah.
But.
Like, would I click on the one that we did with the,
Stop. I don't even know what you're going to say, but I'm going to die.
The Warrior of Treasures? No, I don't know if you've seen that thumbnail, but it's really,
I don't know what it is. I don't
really
know
bad.
what it is. Warrior of Treasures? What is that?
It's the one with the... It was, like, a really bad, like, he was, like, a knight in shining armor, but, like, the game was, like, black. It kind of looked like the zombie fisherman game.
Oh, what's it called?
Warrior of Treasures. Just search Warrior of Treasures Monolith Gaming. See, I don't even know if like that would show up.
Treasures.
Yep.
Monolith Gaming.
Is it there?
Is it that top one?
Yeah. See? It's like that. How? Tell me in the comments if you make thumbnails. How the fuck do you make thumbnails? How do you do it? What is your process?
It also has, like, the white border slightly on the left and bottom. Or right and bottom or whatever. It's pretty bad. The Monolith Adventures is way too small. And too close to the middle. It needs to be moved over to the right a little bit and bigger.
I don't know how you make thumbnails.
You also need to remember
so
that the time thing is going to be over your face. So
yeah, that's nothing I take consideration when you're doing... Because most people watch YouTube on mobile anyways.
I've never seen this thumbnail.
8 months ago.
8 months ago. 47 views.
It's funny. Our Let's Plays are funny as hell.
Yeah.
I still watch them from time just because I think they're funny.
Yeah, there's...
But no one watches them.
Yeah.
One, because
I feel like if you enjoy the podcast, then you would enjoy our Let's Play, because it's basically the same thing except gameplay in it. And funny, because I'm always, like, screaming, because they, like, can't do anything right.
I mean, we played a lot of bad games, but our Let's Plays kind of died.
Yeah. We don't have time.
Yeah, it takes so long to fucking, like I said earlier, they take so long to edit, but no one watches them, so are we really going to burn ourselves out? Because that did happen, like, a year ago. Mm-hmm. We tried doing something. Uploading a video of some sort every single day. Mm-hmm. You know how well that turned out, guys? Not good. One, because I think that started... From then on, it just kind of snowballed to right now. Mm-hmm. The whole stress and burnout. I'm still feeling it from a year ago. Mm-hmm. It was like in January, I think, when that started. Mm-hmm. Or like December. We started doing Let's Plays in December. Oh yeah, MonoCast is like a year old now.
As of what?
I don't know sure the exact date, but it's like a year old.
Happy birthday, MonoCast.
Holy shit, I gotta find out the exact date, but... And it doesn't really feel like it because there's such a long time where we stopped doing it. Mm-hmm. And it was like once a month anyways from before. But anyways, we should wrap this part of the show up.
Yeah, we've been saying a lot of stuff repeatedly just because we're...
It's fine. There's so much stuff to say. Mm-hmm. And hopefully this comes across as genuine and entertaining for those listening. And... educational for those who want to be YouTubers or people who maybe don't really understand YouTube life. Maybe it makes it a little easier for you to understand why people get burnt out and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's like things you may do something in your everyday life that you have to do, and you get burnt out because of it. It's just like that. Yeah. But next, I'm saying this right now, next podcast will be much happier. We'll make sure to include happier things.
Well, I like talking about real shit.
I do, too. I definitely do.
When I talk about, like, real shit, like, on videos, like, if I post a video, like, an update or something, it gets the most views out of next to my streams. Sometimes even more than my streams.
That's because it's so real.
I feel like people like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know, this was really sad, because this is the type of conversations we have every single day with each other, so it's just, like, another one of our conversations. Yeah.
Also, just to reiterate, thanks to everyone on Discord the other day, especially Shock.
Yeah, Shock, that was Shock 777, right? Is there 3 7s or 4 7s?
I think depending on the account you're looking at. Well, some things have a 4, some things have 3, but thanks
we're going to link her. We'll link.
Yeah, just like we did the other time, the story episode. But thanks to you and everyone, Tron and Lucas and Super Chris and Masino And whoever was there, thank you a lot. It means the world. And
very much appreciated.
Yeah.
If you, what I was just about to say, is that if you are not in the Discord, you should be in the Discord. If you need someone to talk to or need to vent or whatever, everyone in the Discord is really awesome with that. They all take the time to help you out and help each other out. Yeah, so you should join the Discord, and also if not,
in the description.
Just link in the description. If not, then you really should find someone that you can talk to, whether that be a professional if you need that sort of help, or a friend that you're comfortable with, or a teacher that you're comfortable with talking to, or guidance counselor or something. It's Mental Health Day. Mental health is the most important thing in your everyday life for you to be able to function, and it's very important that you talk. You hold things in, or if you whatever, it will end up leading to things that like suicide or just pure misery of every day, and that is not a healthy way to live, and not suicide is not the answer. There's a lot of other answers that are much better.
I just want to I don't know if I should really say this, but I am planning on seeing a therapist. I made the first steps of doing that. I am waiting for the information packet to show up at the house, and hopefully once that starts happening, my life will change forever. And I've never seen a therapist ever in my life,
which is so not right. You needed to see a therapist, especially you being so emotional.
I'm a very emotional person. Yeah. I cry in movies and Boy Meets World, the fucking end of the show. I cry every single time. And when they get married, Corey's fucking vows to Topanga, the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
Sean's super emotional, but he holds in all of his emotions, and that's not healthy. Let out your emotions. Cry. I don't care if you're a guy.
Fucking cry, bitch.
Cry, you fucking bitch.
Little bitch.
You're fucking bitch. Cry like a little bitch. It's good. It feels good. You need to cry.
I feel like, hopefully, once that starts happening, the channel...
right now, who's listening.
Life will be so much better. So I suggest you do the same.
Sorry, I was about to be funny when you were trying to be serious. I was going to say, you right now, who's listening, start crying right now. You got to cry right now. Let it out.
Hopefully you cried during this episode.
Let it out.
So, next topic. Running late here. I don't regret it, though.
I don't either.
I will say, one reason why I want to try and keep the show under an hour is because, well, this is going to fit into the fucking conversation, but you're fighting for time. Everyone's time. So many podcasts around the world. You don't want to make a 3-hour podcast because it's you're competing with everyone's time. I'm competing with people on YouTube's time. I'm competing with people who listen to podcast time. So it's if you want people to actually listen to the whole thing, you gotta keep it tame, Yeah. Under control a little bit.
This is a long one.
Episode, I think, it'll keep people hooked and interested in listening. Especially right now, when we're answering podcast questions on Discord. Discord queries, that's the section of the thing. Let's get one of these in here. I need to get one where the build-up isn't so slow.
Yeah, it takes forever.
So not all of them are questions, but just podcast things in general. And this little short story, comes from Links Orden 90, a.k.a. T. Charles Stash, who is a patron supporter, which you also could become a patron supporter if you look in the description below. And a silent clap. For just $1 a month if you want, $4,000 a month if you feel like, $8 billion if you really want to be nice. Any amount of dollar that's above $1. I don't even know what I just said, but any amount of money over $1, you can become a patron, help support us, help unstress our lives a tad. Shit's expensive. YouTube's expensive. So help us out.
I wish you said something fucked up, but I wasn't going to, but now I am going to say it. Help us afford our therapists.
Yeah. For real, though. It's all depending on you. My life is dependent on you. your $1 a month. You can also become a member on YouTube, which used to be called Sponsors. $5 a month. I get half of that, so I'd recommend doing it on Patreon. But if you don't want to do that, you don't know what Patreon is, YouTube also offers custom emojis that I set up. I need to make actual good ones, but so far there's like a meatball and my friend Josh getting drunk when he's like 13. And Mario's head for some reason, and a butt.
Those are the best. Are you kidding?
But no one knows who Josh is. Also, you can barely see it on the stream, so I gotta change that.
It's just Josh,
like,
for Josh
drinking like sparkling fucking grape juice, thinking he's cool, drinking champagne. But yeah, help support us on there. And his story, T. Charles Dash, fellow patron, says, here's a story. I was working late at work quite a few months ago, and it was pitch black and raining, just to give you the atmosphere. My particular work area is barely lit, and all the area outside of mine is completely dark. One of the doors that leads to the other area has a window in it, and as I was passing by, I looked out at the window, and I was not hallucinating. I saw a detailed silhouette of a face staring at me. Just a very detailed face, darker than the surrounding darkness, as if it was consuming the surrounding darkness. I looked it up after I clocked out, and apparently I had seen a shadow person and scared the hell out of me. That's the story. And I want to say, it's believable because you looked it up afterwards, and then what you looked up was exactly what you experienced. It's like when you're in the woods and you hear a noise, like an animal call, and you're like, what the fuck? Then you look it up, and you're like, wow, that was a fox. I've never even seen a fox, but like what I experienced was validated via the internet, factual information. So it's like,
damn.
I believe you.
I believe you too.
To put it short, I believe you. It's good stuff. Pretty fucking creepy. Goes good with our scary, spooky month. And Mr. Cumbot, a.k.a. Tron, a.k.a. my dude, says she's a maniac after that. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
She's a maniac.
Yeah, but why?
Maniac on the floor. That's the words.
Clayful said, if it's not too late, I designed a scenario for you. No, it wasn't too late. This was like a couple days ago when we originally planned to record this. It's like a PDF file. It's a zombie scenario. Oh my god, this is like, do we have time for this?
No, we don't.
Hold on. You're in the middle of a zombie apocalypse and it's your turn. Become a leader. You have a choice to hide in. Bunker. Here's the attributes of a bunker. You can only hold 6 people, lots of food, good plumbing and lighting, comfortable beds, few zombies, locked vault door, lots of raiders. Church can only hold 8 people, near woods and river, no beds, few canned goods, average amount of zombies, few raiders, power outage. A motel can hold 10 people, bed, not too clean, dirty bathroom, unclean water, working cars, no food, many zombies, few raiders, power limited. The survivors that are with you: cook, nurse, pastor, high school student, mechanic, electrician, comedian. They all have their own different traits. All the rest of it is that. Yoga instructor, waitress, fisherman, plumber, hunter, rich girl, military soldier, criminal, and a botanist. They all have their own individual traits, which would take me forever to read. But I appreciate... I don't know if you made this from scratch yourself, but holy shit. Damn, I appreciate it. So I want you guys in the comments to leave who you would put in your zombie apocalypse situation. The roles of the people, just assume they have basic things. Maybe me and Emma will elaborate this on the next, or the live episode on Halloween, because Wednesday happens to be Halloween. It also happens to be the day we upload the show. Maybe we'll do a special live episode.
Yeah, okay. I was just going to suggest that we cut that out and save it for another episode.
But we'll hype it up. But
I think so that, yeah, we should talk about it on Halloween. So if you have any more to add to that or have any more, we will get into that.
Right.
Just because we are really running out of time right now. So I'm going to tell my one little spooky thing. It's not really a spooky story, but it's just a spooky thing. So... the weirdest thing, Sean and I and Chris were talking in the kitchen, and Chris went into his room.
About Lila jumping on TV.
No, and it was also Loki, and she's an idiot. Yeah, friggin' cat literally jumped up on like the 60-inch flat
like
screen.
An inch thin.
She's jumping on top of it, like wiggling back and forth, just
bouncing.
like looking us in the eyes, like save me. Chris like runs over and grabs her at the fucking TV, idiot. But no, so we were all in the kitchen and Chris was gonna go to bed and his like light is on the outside of his room for some reason. So he came out, shut off the light, went in his room, and then like a minute later, like comes out and turns on the light, or like he's like he comes out and we're still in the kitchen. He's like, there's like a bubble in my room or whatever. We're like, what? And he has this like light on his phone and he's like shining it on the bubble. Like there's a bubble in here. Like what the fuck is going on? So fucking weird.
Did you ever find out why?
No, but so yesterday, Chris and I are talking at work and all of a sudden a bubble comes out of his mouth. A bubble.
What?
Just fucking wait, Sean. Just
wait. Tell me
no,
before.
just wait. Just wait. A bubble comes out of his mouth, and there's a bubble just floating there. He's like, that a bubble just like came out of my mouth. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What the shit?
So
I'm like tingly right now because
last
it's so
night,
weird.
I have a video.
You have a video
I have
of Chris's
chills.
bubble.
Last night, I'm in the kitchen. All of a sudden, there's a bubble following me. I have a video proof of a bubble following me. I have chills right now.
You need to somehow send this to me so I can put it in the
I
fucking...
will. We'll insert it right now. What the fuck? And then it disappeared. I couldn't find it. Oh yeah, it was still me trying to find it. I couldn't find where it went.
Did you see like a wet spot on the floor or anything? Maybe it popped?
No, it like disappeared. There was just a little bit of wet spot, but it's because like earlier I was like took something out of the fridge. I had condensation.
So it didn't pop and there's no wetness.
I didn't see it. At the end of the video, you can see me. I stopped the phone and I put it on my chest because I was leaning down to look to try and find the bubble, like see the wet spot on the ground, but I couldn't. It just completely disappeared. I've been waiting to tell you that.
I can't even wrap my head around
I know. I've been waiting to tell you that because it fucking blew my mind, which I still haven't talked to Chris about it either, and I haven't told him about the bubble that was following me.
Yeah, but what the fuck did you guys do when a bubble came out of his mouth?
I don't know. He was drinking water, just plain water, so there wasn't anything that was sudsy or foamy or like...
I've never heard or seen anyone
spit out a bubble.
Just...
Yeah, yep, he was just talking, all of a sudden a bubble is just floating out. I was like... He's like, there's... And I didn't notice it at first, he just all of a sudden was like... It was trying to catch it, and it's like, there's a bubble. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like this small, tiny bubble. Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Because there's a medical condition.
He's in his room spitting out bubbles or some shit. I don't know.
Spitting fucking bubbles, dude.
Yep. I was home alone.
That's a medical condition.
There's a bubble following me.
Is there such thing as ghost bubbles?
I don't know.
Is that like a ghostly phenomenon I've never heard of?
I don't know, but...
Like an unexplained thing?
Yep. I wasn't doing anything that involved anything that had any sort of bubbles, and all of a sudden a bubble was following me, because I saw it out of the corner of my... No, I was home alone. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe Chris was in his... No, I was home alone. Yep, because I was thinking... Because I know there was nothing that could have, like, induced the bubble.
You weren't doing dishes?
Nope. Nope.
What were you doing? You're in the kitchen.
I was getting food out of the fridge.
Was there suds in the
There was
sink?
not. Nope, there was no suds. There was nothing.
What the fuck, dude?
Yep.
I don't even know.
And it was following me. You could see me slowly, like, sliding away, and it's just following me. Yeah, so I'll give you guys any updates if we see any more bubbles.
We're also gonna
look up,
research this shit.
Yep. I've also been really scared, and it's like creeped me out a lot because this is the third time there's been a weird bubble just out of the blue. Chris was in his room in the dark, and all of a sudden could see it and turn on his phone light.
It's obviously coming from him, but Chris wasn't home yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
So what the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know. There was nothing that induced any sort of bubbles.
Was Chris's bubble from his mouth that small, like in the video?
It was smaller than that. It was really small. Really small. The one in his room was a big bubble. It was big. Because remember we went in and looked at it? It was just a huge bubble. Like, it was like probably the size of like my fist.
I remember looking at it.
You don't remember seeing it?
No. I don't think he showed us.
No, he did. I thought he did. I can like vividly remember, but maybe I was just picturing it in my head.
I don't think he showed us.
I think that he did. Because I think he had his phone light and was shining it on it. And we were like, what the fuck?
Maybe.
Yeah, we did see it. I was going to say, because I could vividly
I don't
picture
remember
it.
that more vividly.
I don't know. Probably because it was just like it was like goofy and random, but now it's become
like
more.
serious.
Yeah. It's become more of a thing.
Serious shit right now.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Wow. I don't even know what to say. Other than, thank you for listening. Because we gotta call it a fucking night, dude. Midnight.
Yep, I gotta work all day tomorrow.
I can't wait to edit this.
Yep, I have to work all day and then I have to drive all the way down to Massachusetts to hang out with my family and then drive all the way home.
I'm so tired. I don't want to edit this. But
It'll be easy. It'll be easy. It'll be fine. I'll help you. It'll be good. It'll be worth it. This whole video, what we've been talking about.
YouTube burnout.
Alright, guys.
Oh, did you ask me what we've been talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Anyways, thanks for listening. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, tell your friends, listen with your friends in the car.
Sorry that it's been a little bit of a sad podcast, but I'm glad we said what we needed to say. And hopefully next time we'll have some scary stories and more fun things to talk about. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll have some more deep shit and you guys can share your stories and share your troubles and share stuff if you want us to talk about it. Or
if you made it to the end, leave a comment bubble. Say the comment bubble, and we'll know that you made it to the end. And I appreciate you. And leave a like. Like I said, listen with your friends in the car. Hopefully you guys had some laughs. And,
some laughs. Some tears.
Some tears also. And thank you to everyone in Discord on the channel. Continue to support me through all the thick and thin penises.
Whoa.
Alright. Bye, everyone.